Hello, good morning. Welcome back to JB Tigianon, your engineering and chemistry tutorial. So tuloy natin ating pag-aaral sa biochemistry. May tanong po tayong sasagutin dito. Okay? Ito po yung tanong. What is inside a living cell? Ano daw yung nasa loob ng isang buhay na living cell? So ito po yung sagot. Sabi niya rito, uh, the inside of cell is crowded with molecules. Maraming molecules yan. Crowded. And these are in continuous vigorous motion. So sila ay kumikilos. Tuloy-tuloy. Continuous. That is driven by a thermal energy. So napaka-importante pala nito, no? Thermal energy. So ang pag-aaral sa thermodynamics is very important, hindi lang sa mechanical engineering and other engineering, maging dito sa biochemistry. Pagka may motion ka kasi, meron kang kinetic energy. Diba sa engineering, yung pag may motion, may kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mass times velocity square or potential energy. Maging sa quantum, nandyan lagi ang potential energy at saka kinetic energy. So kapag kumikilos yung molecules, yun nga may motion, may thermal energy gawa nga ng kinetic energy. Okay, so yan po yan, yung mekanismo. Sabi rito, in prokaryotic cell, the cytoplasm is the only compartment. In most eukaryotic cell, it is still the largest single compartment. Okay, so the cytoplasma, also called cytosol, is so crowded with small and large molecules, okay, that is significantly more viscous than typical aqueous solution. So viscous siya, no? Ibig sabihin, malapot. So viscous. More viscous daw kaysa aqueous. Pag sinabi natin aqueous, ano to eh? Combination with water, no? So more viscous than a typical aqueous solution encountered in laboratory experiment. Okay. So yung nasa loob ng living cell, mga molecules daw, crowded, so napakaraming molecules sa loob ng cell na continuous vigorous motion that is driven by thermal energy. So sinabi ko nga kanina na yung mayroon niyang potential energy dahil dito sa velocity square at saka mass ng molecules and velocity nila. So ibiro mo square root mo yung velocity, that will be the kinetic energy. At alam naman natin na yung thermal energy is a function, yung Q kasi is a function of kinetic energy and potential energy. Pag walang kilos yung mga molecules or nasa na yan, as a absolute zero temperature, which is 0 degrees Celsius or negative 273 Kelvin. So yan po yun. So tuloy natin, as a molecules in a random motion collides, yan, kukulide sila, they diffuse throughout the cell. So nagdi-diffuse throughout the cell, sa loob ng cell, kakalat sila or magdi-diffuse. Hindi naman scattered, no? Diffuse lang. So large molecules, sabi niya, diffuse more slowly than small ones. So meron kang large molecules, meron kang small molecules. Sinabi niya, nagdi-diffuse yung large slower than small molecules. So it is the diffusion and collision between molecules that enable biochemical reactions to occur. So para mangyari pala yung biochemical reactions, dapat merong banggaan, collision. Imagine yung sasakyan nagbabanggaan, di ba? Pag nagbanggaan yung parehong moving cars, malaki yung impact na. Tawag natin sa physics, momentum. So may momentum energy. So ganun din daw sa molecules. And that enables chemical reactions to occur na mangyari. So example po natin, dito may example tayo. The average mammalian cell is 70% by weight water and 18 to 30% protein. Yung cell, we're talking about cell. So in the erythrocyte, ibig sabihin sa red blood cell niya, the average concentration of hemoglobin is 33%, or that is 300 grams L red blood cells, -1. Okay. So yung hemoglobin, ito po yung nagta-transport ng oxygen sa mga cell nasa blood, red blood cell. Okay, so without it, there is no oxygen transport. So mahalaga po yan. So that's all about for this video. Thank you very much. Bye.